Uh, Today is definitely a different kind of video. I'm not playing Pokemon Red either, not again at least. If you want to see that, you can watch my previous playthrough of Pokemon Red. It was a few parts long, but still. I'm teaching you. You can see, no games here. I have this micro SD card here that has, I think, Gen 1 through 7, or yeah, 1 through 7 on it. I just put that into. So, obviously, you can either download Pokemon Red and Blue for this, because I'm teaching you. Sorry, I explained that already. I'm teaching you how to get all 3 starters in one game on your Android phone. So, you want to open up and get Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue on your phone, obviously. So, my mic's not really working right now. That's why I don't have it. You can either download it, or if you don't want to download it, you can use the Files app here and get a micro SD card. Get a micro SD card to USB. Put the micro SD card into the USB. And get a USB to USB-C adapter. Plug this ugly contraption into your phone. Open this up, and you'll see all this. This is just stuff I've put on here already. That's just YouTube stuff. So, there's 3 games of Gen 1. Yellow you can't do for this because you don't get to pick your starter. But blue and red you can. So, don't extract them, just copy them. And we're just going to put them in my games folder. Open up Link Boy, which is something I use. It's an emulator for Pokemon, or just any, as you can see there, GBA, GBC, or GB games. Add game folder. I already put it there. Hit rescan. Now, yeah, I've already loaded stuff in here, but we're going to teach you how to do this from a, where is it? Reboot. Now, I do have speed on here because it's easier to do from a new game. So, starting from a new game, I have the audio muted, by the way, or else it'd be very loud. Name yourself whatever, really. I'm just naming myself Red. I meant to go down and click Blue, but you want to name yourself that. Now, you want to hit the 2-line button right here, hit the 3 lines, and hit this link logo button. Now, don't click red, click blue, and then choose new game. Name yourself whatever you want. Name your rival whatever you want. Now, you want to run down here and immediately just start playing through the beginning. So, just do all this until you get to pick your starter. So, I'm going to grab Charmander. Alright, we're just going to name him because I can. Alright, so now we have Hope. He's going to grab Squirtle. Now, you just want to spam A. You will most likely win or lose. It doesn't really matter in this situation. Apparently, I'm winning, so. With green health still, surprisingly. So, then what you want to do is you want to first get Pokeballs. So, you want to go all the way through this stupid maze of Pokemon in Despair. Run up here and go to the Poke Center, or Pokemart, sorry. Get the Oak Parcel, jump down here, and just jump all the way down until you cut back here with the Oak Parcel. If I'm moving fast, it's because I'm trying to do this fast, and then just talk to Oak. Once you see your little rival over there run away, you can switch versions. Which, by the way, you can switch versions after you do Link Local. You can hit this arrow, and you can switch between the versions. And then we just gotta do the exact same thing. So I'm gonna cut to that when we're done with that. One thing I forgot to mention. Don't pick the starter you already picked. So I already grabbed this one, so we're just gonna grab this one. And you can name it if you want. I'm going to. And then just spam A through the battle. Surprisingly, he got me down only to yellow. He's gonna run away. And then we just do what I just did again. So I'm gonna cut to when we're done. Alright, so after you do that, you want to run all the way up here back to the city. I forgot the city's name for a second. Saffron. There we go. I don't think that's correct. But who cares about the city name? Then you can buy. I say buy 5, but if 5 doesn't work, you can keep going up and up because it doesn't matter. This is not your permanent save file. So, one thing I will mention. If you want to play in Pokemon Red, like that's the game you want to play through, then you want to have both starters and put them into, not red, but into blue. So, then you want to just encounter, catch one Pokemon, just throw a Pokeball. See, I got a first ball. Now, Link Local is practically just a GBA, but with a link cord connected. So just stand here, and then just switch games, and do it again. So just run all the way up here. Don't mind my dogs. Weaken it if you have to. Yeah, there we go. It doesn't matter about the health. Then do the exact same thing. And run over to this girl right here. Now you want to go until it says this screen on both games. If you fast forward, quit going fast forward, hit A on yes, do it at the same game, at the same time, Do it on the other game, hit Trade Center. This you can fast forward, I think, yeah. Turn, hit that, switch games, turn, hit this. Now for red, you want to send Squirtle, or whatever your starter is. You hit trade, you want to hit Squirtle, hit trade. This you want to hit Rattata, hit trade. I'll say Rattata and Squirtle will be traded, hit trade. Or that was a Squirtle and Rattata will be traded, hit trade, hit fast forward. And you'll see it trade complete. You want to hit cancel. Hit cancel on both games. Then, this is on Pokemon Blue, so if you check our party, Hope, Fear, which are the 2 starters. You must then want to hit reset. And you also want to do that on the red version too. Fast forward through the reset, hit new game on the game on red version or blue version if you want. Do not hit new game on the one that has the 2 starters. Hit continue. And then you're also not done there. You need to do nothing. Actually, I'm stupid. You don't need to do anything. You want to go on red version. So, I'm going to name myself. Where's the F? I can't find it. X. Name that guy. And then just play out how you did it before. But the difference is you want to grab this other starter, the 3rd starter. Just know, this 3rd starter will not have boosted experience. It won't have the 1.5 times experience. Name it whatever you want to name it. If you haven't noticed, I've been naming them after NF covers. So, NF, Fear, and Hope. winning is the best thing because you get money. So this is your permanent save file, by the way. Go back and speed run through. By the way, I've practiced doing this like 3 times. One time I was testing it because I didn't know if it was possible. The other time I tried to test it with a Japanese game, which is called Green. Nope, wrong building. You want to get the parcel. Get it back to Oak. Sorry if I'm not talking as much. You want to wait for your I almost said starter, your rival to run away. Now, most people forget, even I forgot it in my first playthrough that I filmed. Make sure you grab the town map. Now you want to go run all the way back up to the city. Go into the mart. And I suggest buying 5 Pokeballs at a time, because if you can, it's good to save money, as this is your permanent save file that you're going to be going through. And you want to catch 2 Pokemon. That is the wrong thing. There's 1. And there's 2. Now we can keep going, or do what I kept doing and go into the Pokemon Center. Go over here. Zip to where it says yes or no. Do the same thing again. Quit fast forwarding if you're fast forwarding, or just click yes on both games. Hit Trade Center. And then wait. Go over, click this. Go over, click this. And after a second, it should do this. So you just want to hit this, hit trade, go to the main version, trade a Pokemon that isn't your starter, hit trade. Also, you can fast forward this, hit trade. Grab the second starter. And then the last random Pokemon. Trade them. Then you want to go down and hit cancel. Go down and hit cancel. And then this is the red version, so you hit reset. Continue. If you check your Pokemon and it has all 3, that's good. You want to save. You then hit home and open up red, and you'll see that you are no longer in Link Local, but you are now here. So now you can play through Pokemon Red with 3 starters instead of 1. And just to show you how much this game was not made to do this so early, we're going to kill this rival very easily. I should have healed first, probably. Yeah, I should have healed. That's embarrassing. That's really embarrassing. Anyways. If you want to see how to do this in other games of the first 3 generations, as I don't know how to do this on the DS, as I don't have an emulator for said DS, but we definitely can try and figure it out. God, I hate Sandstorm. Quit sandstorming, buddy. Charmander versus Charmander. Anyways, that is the entire thing. Then you can save. You can fast forward to save. And that is it. So, thanks for watching, I guess, for this 15-minute video.